Hi everyone, this is Mr. Silva, and this recording is for day 4 of the keyboarding unit of Computer Applications in Business 2. In the last class, we talked about the top row keys and how you type those. We also talked about how you can stretch your fingers to reach those keys so you're hitting the proper letters at the right time. Our standard for this lesson is to make sure that we're able to demonstrate proper keyboarding, while keeping the fingers on the home row keys. And that's really crucial here, that the fingers stay on the home row and you just move to where you need to across the keyboard. As usual, here's a look at the assignments for this unit. We have 7 labs that are practice grades. We also have the practice speed building assignment as well as the practice number pad assignment. On the mastery side, we have quiz K, mastery speed building, as well as the mastery number pad assignment. Also, as usual, here's our schedule for this unit. Today, we're going to be talking about week 1, day 4 for the bottom row keys. The bottom row is a little bit unique, as you can see from this picture. The bottom row includes 7 of the letters, as well as 3 symbols and 2 shift keys, and we'll talk about each of those parts. So when you're ready to type the bottom row, your fingers go like this. On your left hand, the pinky on your left hand will reach from the A to the Z. Your left ring will reach from the S to the X, and then your left middle will reach from the D to the C. Now, with the left pointer finger, as it was the top row, we had 2 keys. We also have 2 keys here in the bottom as well. The left pointer finger will go from the F in home row to the V or the B, depending on what's needed. Now, on the other side, the right hand, the right pinky will reach from the semicolon down to the backslash. The right ring finger will reach from the L to the period. The right middle will reach from K to the comma, and then the right pointer finger does double as well and will reach to the N or M, depending on what's needed. And as a reminder, as I mentioned, the B and M keys are hit by the index or pointer fingers, so you need to make sure that you're using those fingers to hit those keys. So the left pointer finger hits V and B, and the right pointer finger hits N and M. And at this point, we need to talk about the shift key. The shift key is part of the bottom row, and it's an important feature that we need to discuss. The shift key, you do not need to use caps lock in order to get capital letters, especially if you only have to have one capital letter. You don't want to reach over to caps lock, turn it on, hit the letter, and then turn it off again. You can use the shift key to do that. And your pinky fingers are responsible for reaching over and hitting the shift key. So if you want to use the shift key, if the key you want to type is on the left hand side, so if the key is like the letter A and you want to type a capital letter A, you would use your right pinky to reach over to the right shift key and then use your left pinky to hit the letter A. So if the key is typed with your left hand, you use the right pinky to hold down the shift key, and the opposite is true. If the key is typed with your right hand, you're going to hold down your left pinky to hold down the left shift key. And also, important to note, for symbols, the shift key is how you get those symbols. So if the symbol is at the bottom of the key, like the comma, and then that would be typed without the shift. Here's at the bottom, so that's what would be typed if you did not hold shift. But if you hold shift, the key on top of it, or the character or symbol on top of the comma, I call it the little side caret to the left, that's what would be typed while holding shift. So to rephrase that and put it, if you need to type a symbol, you look at the bottom and the top. If it's on the bottom, you press and hold shift, but if it's on the top, or I'm sorry, if it's on the bottom, you do not hold shift, you just press the key. But if it is on the top, you're going to hold the shift key and then touch that key. So, in order to practice the bottom row, make sure you put your fingers on home row key, and you always start at home row. Bottom row for the left hand is typed with Z, X, C, V, and B, while the right hand types N, M, comma, period, and backslash. To build accuracy, make sure you open up a blank Word document or a blank Notepad file, and then just start typing some words and practicing and getting those fingers into their proper spots. Remember to try just looking at the screen, and that's how you ultimately will build accuracy as well as speed. And at this time, I would tell students to go ahead and complete Lab Cab 2, K4. This lab will cover all of the bottom row keys. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, you can always email me at asyllable@stluciecharter.org.